Hello guys, welcome back to another interesting video. In this video we are going to be learning how to make this short kimono top with a V neckline. So the main purpose of this video is for me to show you guys how to make this V neckline you are seeing right here. You can see how beautiful the neckline looks. I'm going to show you how I achieved this. It is very simple. Even a total beginner can do this. So I'll show you from the cutting and how to stitch this together. If you're coming across my channel for the very first time, thanks for stopping by. Please do well to hit on the subscribe button and please turn on that notification bell so you'll be first to get notified whenever I upload a new video. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for always coming around to engage on my videos. So let's get into today's video. Also, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like and share so that more people can see this video. Alright, please just go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and let me know what you think about it in the comment section. These are the fabrics I'm going to be making use of. I have this black crepe here. I'm going to be using this around the neck areas, and then I have this Ankara fabric here that I'll be working with, and it's just 2 yard. 2 yard is just enough for you. So I went ahead to fold my fabric into 4. As you can see, I have it folded into 4 this way. So this part here is folded, as you can see, and this as well is folded, and it's going to serve as a center, front and back for us. From the center, I'll come in by half of my shoulder measurement, and from that point I'm going to take my sleeve length, and I'm using 10 inches. So once you mark 10 inches, you are going to come down from that sleeve length by 1 inch for the shoulder slope, and then on the neck center part you come in by about 7 to 8 inches for your neck width. That's for the front neck width. I later went ahead to use 8 inches because 7 inches was somehow too high for me, and then I went in by ½ inch. All right, so go in by ½ inch. From that point, if you're using 8 inches, after marking your 8 inches you are going to come in by ½ inch, and then I came down again by 1½ inch for the back neck, and then I'm coming in by 3 inches for neck width. So we are drafting both the back and the front neckline together. So by the time we are ready to cut this out, I'll show you how to cut it. So for the back neck as well, I also went ahead to connect it just like so. Now that I'm done with this, the next thing I'm going to do right now is to connect from that shoulder slope area back to the neck width, just like this. This is totally optional. If you don't want to have a shoulder slope, it is fine. You can go ahead and make use of whatever you have, whatever you want. From the shoulder slope area, I came down by about 10 inches again for my sleeve opening, and this is for how wide you want the sleeve to be. If you don't want it too wide, you can use 8 or 9 inches. All right, so I went ahead to connect a straight line across. So I'll come in from the center of my fabric again by half of my round hip divided by 4, and I marked 4 inches for ease. I'm using my round hip here because my hip is my biggest measurement. If your bust is the biggest measurement you have, make sure you use your round bust, but if it's your hip, use your round hip. So I just used my straight ruler to connect from the sleeve opening to that 4 inches I added. From the shoulder, you're going to measure down to the length of your top. I'm using 27 inches. And that's because I wanted mine to be 25, but I marked 27 because I'm going to be folding the end of my top. Now if you want yours to be like a free gown, you don't want to make a top, you want to make a dress, it's still the same thing. You just need to add the length of your dress, and that is it. If you want it to be like a long dress, just take the full length of your dress. If you want it short, take the full length of your dress. But if you want a top just like this, you can just use the length you want. All right, so I connected from the sleeve length to that point, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut this out. It's very simple, just the normal way you cut out your boo-boo. It's just the same thing, just like you want to cut out a boo-boo dress. And like I said, if you don't want to make yours shorter, you can decide to use whatever length you want to use. So I'll just go ahead and trace out all these points and then open it up and show you guys. So once you're done cutting the sides, you're going to first cut out the back neckline, cut them together just like this, and then cut away the shoulder area, the shoulder slopes area. I gave at least ½ inch for stitching allowance. I didn't cut directly on the line. And then I'm just going to go ahead now and remove the one that's inside and then cut out the neckline for the front. So just remove one of it inside this way. That is going to serve as the back. Just take it away. So it's now time to work on the front neckline. Make sure you arrange everything back just like this, and then go ahead to cut out the front neckline. Remember, I gave ½ inch on it, so I'll first of all cut it this way and then cut away just like this, as you can see. So when I open it up, I'll have something looking this way. I hope you understand. So this is what you will have, and the next thing you are going to do right now, you are going to place the back piece on it, right sides facing each other this way, and you are going to go over to your sewing machine and stitch down the shoulders area. So make sure you arrange everything back just like this and stitch down the shoulders area. If you didn't cut out your shoulder slope, you won't have any opening around the shoulder area. There will be no need to stitch the shoulder area, sorry. So for those that would want to cut your shoulders just like what I did here, after stitching, this is what you will have. Now it's now time to pipe the neck area. You are going to measure around the neck. As you can see, you're going to measure through to the back. Just take the measurement through to the back. So when I measured mine, I have about 29 inches. I have this black fabric I have already cut out. You guys saw this from the beginning of the video. So I just cut out this piece here. I'm just going to go ahead and show you. So when I took my measurement around, it was 29. The width of this is 2.5. and it's on fold. So when I open it up, I'll have 5 inches. Now the measurements I took around my neck area was 29 inches, and what I have here is about 30 to 31 inches, which is perfect. So what I'm going to do right now is to bring this piece just like this, bring back your fabric. You're going to arrange everything very well. So what you're going to do right now is you're now going to place the fabric. I forgot to tell you guys that I ironed my interfacing on it to give it more strength, like this black fabric. As you can see, what I added was my interfacing just to give it more strength. All right, so place that fabric this way. Make sure you're placing it just like this, okay, and then pin it down. You can see what I'm doing. From where the neckline started, that was where I placed, and I made sure that I gave about ½ inch on the black fabric alone. You're not going to place it directly like that. Just leave about ½ inch and then start pinning it down. Don't worry, you understand this very well. So I'll continue pinning this, and then I will take this over to my sewing machine and I'll stitch it round the neckline using ½ inch, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. This is what it looks like after I was done making mine. As you can see, I have stitched down everything, and remember I told you guys to leave about ½ inch. So from that point you started, like from the point you made your stitch, just give a little notch. Just notch that area and make sure you don't notch on your stitches. When you notch, you're going to be that's when you'll be able to push everything inward. As you can see, you're just going to arrange it and make sure that one is on top of each other this way. Just make sure that one of it is on top of it this way. Can you see? You can see what I have here. I'm just going to cut away the excess I have. Just cut away the excess this way, and then you're going to push everything inside. Take it to the back just like this. Once you've notched those areas you stitch, very close to where you have your stitch, you'll be able to push everything inside just like this, and make sure one is on top of each other just like what I have here. And make sure you arrange everything very well. If possible, go ahead and pin everything down. Just pin those areas before you take this over to your sewing machine to stitch it down. Make sure you pin everything and everything is looking very straight. Arrange your necklines before you pin this down. You can see what I'm doing, so I'm just trying to arrange everything very well. Make sure that everything is straight before I pin it down. You can see this is what I have after I was done making mine. I also went ahead to iron out the areas I stitched so that everything is looking very neat. So right now we are going to now close up this sleeve area. I'll first of all fold in 1/2 inch and then fold it again and stitch it down. I'm also going to repeat same thing on this other side. I'll fold in 1/2 inch, fold it again and stitch it down. I'm also going to stitch down the sides, and of course I'll fold the end of this fabric. So by the time I'm done, I'll show you guys. This is what I have right here. I went ahead to stitch down everything, as you can see, and this is how it looks. For the down part, this is what it looks like. Everything is looking very nice and beautiful. So if you enjoyed this video, do let me know in the comment section.